Arctic Lights. We are taking on water and require immediate assistance. There are 4 people on board. Mayday. U.S. Coast Guard, Kodiak, Alaska. ETA to scene 15 minutes. 15 minutes. All stations keep a sharp lookout for signs of distress.
Don't move the rudder. You will disengage the autopilot and set the boat off course.
We're right outside Dutch Harbor, and we've just got a nasty weather report with some storm force wind.
Left click and drag the throttle handle all the way up to get the boat to full speed. You can look around the boat by holding down the right mouse. You can center the view again at any time by clicking on the middle mouse.
One of us is gonna get sick, and it ain't me.
Keep the throttle up and head for the harbor. You need to get into the bay, but don't move the rudder. You will disengage the autopilot. Don't move the rudder.
He's got some battle scars now.
Don't move the rudder. Don't touch the autopilot button. You will disengage the autopilot. Good job. You made it back safely. Just in time, too. Those swells are getting big.
Well, it looks like the...
You can bring up a list of all the game controls at any time by pressing the F1 key on your keyboard. You can look around the cabin by holding the right mouse button down while moving the mouse. There's a group of sea lions on the shore to your right. Good. You can center the view again at any time. Matt is waiting for you at the dock. You'll have to navigate through the entrance of the bay to go pick him up. The radar shows you points of interest around. Your boat is always pointing up. The plus and minus buttons on the right of the radar display and the plus and minus keys on the numeric keypad let you zoom the display in and out. Left click and drag the throttle handle all the way up to make the boat move. Keep the throttle up to reach the entrance of the bay. Don't forget to use the camera controls or the reset view button to see where you're going.
You know, that's the Coast Guard melon.
Bring the throttle back to its center position to stop the engines. You can also press the home key on your keyboard to center the throttle automatically. You can move the rudder lever left and right, or use the left and right arrow keys on your keyboard to steer the boat. Try turning the rudder now. The rudder angle display, push the rudder to the right for a few seconds until your rudder shows an angle of a...
Hey, that looks like the shellfish. It seems he's going into...
What? You guys want to race? You're gonna...
Go full throttle to beat the shellfish to the entrance of the bay. Now would be a good time to center clicking on the rudder angle display or pressing click on the rudder angle display or press the steer your boat into the bay before the shellfish. Well done. You beat the shellfish to the entrance of the bay.
Way to go! Looks like
You can use the mouse wheel or, good. When zoomed out, you can use the controls at the bottom of the screen to drive the boat. You can look around your boat by holding down the right mouse button while moving the mouse. Try looking at the dock to your left. A bow thruster is a device. Push the bow thruster stick to the left, or press the delete key on your keyboard to rotate your boat towards the dock. Good. You can go ahead and dock the boat now. Use the throttle and rudder to make your way to the dock and come to a full stop inside the glowing box. Slow down as you get close. You need to come to a full stop inside the box to dock the boat.
You guys sure took your sweet time.
You know, I think we've been screwing around.
Head past the harbor buoy into the open sea. The plotter is where you plan your fishing.
The plotter.
You can zoom in and out on the map by using the. You can look around the map by holding down the right mouse button and moving the mouse. You can also use the display tabs control what.
Every
Now that we have an idea, a line of pots is called a string. Good. Now move the mouse to where you would like your string to end and click the left mouse button again to. Good. Now that you know how to create strings, now that you know where you'll be using the left mouse button, click and drag your boat icon all the way to the location indicated on the map. Make sure you do not let go of the left mouse button until the waypoint is over the white glowing dot on the plotter. Now that a waypoint has been set, click on. Good. You now click on the exit button. At any given time, the crew is currently in rest mode. As soon as the crew is in, navigate your boat, get close to the first drop position, and wait for the crew to be ready to drop the pot. The crew is ready to drop the pot. Click on the buzzer or press the space bar to give them the launch order. Congratulations! Now go to the next drop location. Drop the next pot at the second location. Remember to ring the buzzer to instruct the crew to drop the pot when they're ready.